Well, Giovanni, thanks for helping my project.
Hey, no problem, man.
So did you know that NASA is planning to send people back to the moon again?
Okay, interesting.
Wondering what you thought about that.
I think that's completely fake.
Oh, tell me why you think so.
Well, I forgot who it was that said it, but I believe we lost all the technology to be able to go back up to the moon. How does that happen? You know, how come we can't recreate 1960s rocket science? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but at the same token, we probably lost a lot of technology around like pottery and weaving and maintaining
This is the
steam
1960s,
engines.
bro. Come on now. We totally would have been able to reclaim that technology. So, and then I've seen a couple of like Kubrick clips. I think there's one where it's like there's an astronaut, he falls, and it literally looks like he got picked up by like some wires or something. So yeah, I think it's fake, dude.
So what would it take to convince you? Like, I mean, if we actually win again, like, what about it would you be looking for to see if it's real or not real?
Well, one of the things that you notice with NASA is that they don't give you full footage from launch to space, right? It just cuts out at a certain point and then you don't see what happened, right? So I think that in order for me to really believe, I would have to see footage of the rocket and the astronauts starting from launch, going all the way up and landing on the moon. I have to see that whole continuous footage,
the whole stream,
to believe it. Yep.
And if you saw that, you would be
100%.
Wow.
But there are people that say that you cannot even land on the moon. In fact, there are some scientists, I forgot what his name was, but some old interview I was watching, and he was literally saying, you can't land on the moon. It's made out of plasma. It's a light. It's a big ass light bulb up there. And also too, there's like some weird phenomena with the moon too, like, when we're in shade, it's cooler, right? And then you go outside of the shade and it's hot.
Yes.
It's the opposite with the moonlight. It's actually cooler in the moonlight than in the shade.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and that's something that I've seen people like, they do experiments with like temperature thermometers and shit like that. So, yeah, it's crazy stuff.
If it was safe and affordable, would you take a trip to space?
No, never.
Like
never. Because it's
not
not
even,
real.
But I mean, assuming we got the footage and it was real.
Okay, yeah, and if it was real, yeah, I would believe in it much more. But that's the thing, man. We don't have any footage. We haven't been up there. I don't think you can get up there. I don't think so. There's a lot of people that believe in a firmament. In fact, even in the Bible, it's described as there's a flat plane, the earth is on 4 pillars, and there's a firmament. So who knows, man? I mean,
what do you think about like GPS satellites and communication satellites and things like this?
All of that technology is still real. You know what I mean? This is real.
Yes.
Right? This is very much so real. But I don't understand it.
Right?
You know what I mean? There is shit in here that we have no clue what they put in, as far as the technology goes. So
same thing's true with our cars and our microwaves too.
Yeah. So it's like, I just feel like, yeah, man, I don't think we've been up there. I don't think we have. It really seems like it's a bunch of lies, I think that's even what NASA means in Hebrew.
Really?
It means deceiver, not Shah. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man.
Now, I see this as a time capsule for people looking, like, not even born yet. Like, looking back on this time, like, 100 years, 200 years, 30 years from now.
Okay.
What do you think would be important about our time for people in the future to know?
Don't always trust your government. Don't always trust the people that are over you, because, I mean, right now what we're seeing with this pandemic, we're seeing a lot of manipulation of the truth, a lot of lies. I mean, look at everybody's walking with masks on. Like we're scared that we're gonna die from an invisible virus. Come on now, it doesn't exist. We all know it. So yeah, be a little bit distrustful. That's what I would say. Be a skeptic to the end.
Well, Giovanni, I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's been great.